In today's video, we will try to access an exclusive beach with private access, Playa Blanca, a beautiful beach with crystalline waters with a very iconic palm tree, worthy of the most tropical postcards. Today we head to Playa Blanca and Playa Mantas, because to access Playa Blanca, and if you don't have access to the private club that is right there, the only way to get there is through Playa Mantas, through a not so easy path, to call it somehow. Playa Blanca is a beautiful beach located about... wait a moment, there is tons of Playa Blancas in Costa Rica. Yeah, specifically there are 9 Playa Blancas in this tiny and wonderful country. But how can that be possible? Well, what can I tell you? I won't go into detail, but they don't got so creative with the beaches' names. The thing is that to get to today's Playa Blanca, we will have to drive a little over 1 hour and a half from San Jose, passing through the famous bridge over the Tárcoles River that is home to lots of crocodiles, and reach Playa Mantas, a small and also beautiful beach which we recommend visiting during the week because it has very little parking. At this point, and if we paid for the day pass, they will allow us to enter through a private street that leads to Playa Blanca. But the mission is to access this private access beach freely and without paying anything, because all beaches in Costa Rica are public. So come with us and let's see if this is for real. Of course, before starting our journey, we had to enjoy a little bit of Playa Mantas, a very decent beach too, which is worth visiting and spend a time in. We were already severely hungry, so we set up a little camp quickly and we ate something, while under our ignorance, the tide rose little by little,
esa agüita está llegando hoy aquí,
which will complicate our lives for our movement to Playa Blanca a few moments later. After our snack, we took flight with the drone to be able to measure the seriousness of the adventure in which we will have ourselves immersed in a moment. This is Playa Mantas, where we are now. And this beach on the other side of this rock formation is Playa Blanca, our today's target. As you can see, it has much more crystalline and inviting waters, and in addition to that, in that beach is located that famous palm tree that gives it that unique touch. We had to get there at any price, except that of the private club day pass entrance. That price we were not willing to pay it. Well then, after eating and reducing our load, I just took the beach cooler to the car. So we are going to try to pass now, although it seems that it is the worst moment because the tide is high. You are supposed to go around all of this to get there, but as you can see, the tide has risen quite a bit, and there are people who are trying to return with all their junk. Definitely, it was a very good idea to leave our fridge in the car, but let's see how it goes trying to do this with our babies. Right, Bunny?
Playa 1, Rebeca y Sergio 0.
no.
I think the only thing we have to do is place everything as high as we can and try to cross without getting too wet, especially because of the cameras. I hope this will be high enough. Okay, this is the deal. We're going to make a boys team and a girls team. Bonnie will go with Rebecca and I'll carry Buster in my arms. Let's see how it goes.
Vamos. No te pasará nada. Vámonos. Te quedas quieta. Bonnie, vamos, Bonnie. Bueno, pues por ahora ni tan mal, ¿no? ¿Tú qué dices, Buster? ¿Cómo te está yendo? Muy bien. Muy bien, muy buena. Un poquito. Muy bien, mi chico. Oh, quédate aquí. Muy bien. Mamá, auxilio.
Despite the fact that the high tide caused us to cross the access, it was not so bad for us. The deepest point will be about 30 inches, and it must be said that this pass is also a very beautiful part located between both beaches. There is a mini cave and a mini beach with a lot of vegetation over the sand. Very cool spot. And then we arrive at the portal that will connect us with the famous Playa Blanca.
Muy bien, Playa Blanca. Parece que hace un poco de viento aquí, ¿no?
Indeed, the beach is amazing. It is very beautiful. White sand living up to its name, loads of vegetation, and although it was hard to see because as we arrived the day got very cloudy, the water has a very beautiful turquoise color. It didn't take me long to climb that famous and coveted palm tree. I have to admit that I started very emboldened walking on it, but I ended up dragging my ass scared of the height I was taking. That is higher than I expected. Okay, we made it to Playa Blanca, so I think this is the right moment to take a little dip. Who wants to swim?
¿Tú no quieres nadar, hijo mío? ¡Vamos todos juntos en el agua! ¡Hey! Mío, ¿cómo eres de verdad? Solo trae la corriente.
In general, we really enjoyed this beach. It really is worth the adventure, and if not, ask Bonnie. She found a nice Doberman with whom she had a great time. Rebecca and I played volleyball trying to beat our personal record of 100 touches, but we were in a bad shape that day and we didn't beat great challenges, apart from finally being able to put the check mark on this beautiful beach that we really wanted to go. So if you have the opportunity, give yourself the ride and come to know this little corner of Costa Rica, you will not be disappointed. We are already heading back, and this is what it looks like at low tide. This is how we should have come, right guys? But hey, at least we will walk back calmly without putting our lives at risk nor lose our babies. Thank you very much for joining us in this adventure. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it, and see you into the nature.